Welcome, everyone. It is Sunday. Hey, happy Sunday. I feel that. Today is Sunday, people. And I'm home. Just came back from church. And I'm home with my babies. And we just chilling. Woo! Ow! Listen to it. I love this. See us. He has done. This is a forever, baby. You. See, it's hey, this is a forever, baby. Hey, oh my God, that is going to be, because this year, I was going to say next year, this year, 2026, William and I are going to renew our vows this year. And baby, that's the song, Forever Babe. It's by Keith Robinson. Y'all know my Beyond the Gates. Y'all know my Beyond the Gates, okay? And that's him from Beyond the Gates. Oh my God. I just got up on this man and finding out he's been an artist forever. And I just got up on his music. I am so shocked. But this song here is, oh my God, it is, y'all need to listen to it. Keith Robinson. Y'all need to listen. Forever Babe. Forever Babe. B-A-E. Forever Babe. Y'all listen. That is going to be the song that we listen to when we renew our vows. Okay, so how was my day? My day is fabulous. Church was amazing. Foxy, come here. She was so good in church. She was, for a minute, I thought she was about to act a fool, but she was so good in church. My baby's good every time I take her out somewhere. But anyway, then I had a great little talk with my auntie on the phone. And then I had a great talk with my mom on the phone. And now I'm here with y'all. I'm about to have a great talk with y'all. Out, Foxy. Shadow, sit down. Okay, this dog has so much damn energy, which I'm happy, but at the same time. Okay, Shadow, go lay down now. You know you can't mess with her. Go lay down. Contour, you see how she looking at you. When Contour give them a look, they know not to mess with her. When she gives them that look, and she stuck her head up and gave that look, honey. And they said, and I said, okay, bag on up. I ain't gonna protect you. I ain't gonna protect you. Contour's the big sister, okay? She really is. But like I said, today at church was amazing. I'm telling you, I have been in such a great place. And just so reminded every single day of just how blessed I am. Just how, everything is telling you. I look back. And that's what I'm most grateful for, because I look back and it's nowhere in the world the things that I've been through and the things that I done put myself through that I should be, talking to y'all in 2026. It's nowhere in the world that I thought that I would even make it to 2026. I didn't see 60 in my future. I didn't see 60 in my future. I was living every day like I was about to die tomorrow. And half the times I put myself in situations where I could have died the next day. But and so now, you know, I'm here. I am here. I am here, and I am living the life that I never expected I would live. You know what I'm saying? I, I am in a successful marriage. You know what I'm saying? I I'm so blessed. I am so blessed, and I know it. And that's the thing for me is that, you know, I know it. And I'm so grateful. So, today I want to talk, what do I really want to talk about today? Today I just want to, you know, I want to talk about something that's really, really kind of dear to me. I don't know why I ain't bring it out. 1 second. I'll be right back. I promise y'all. Shadow, go sit down, girl. And we have done. Okay. So, here I go. Hey, Foxy, I ain't got no, I'm about to feed you in a minute, girl, because everybody else ate in the house except for you. So I'm about to feed you in a minute. So, Shadow, this is not no food. So, I wrote a couple of books, and my husband was out cleaning up my parents' garage, and he found a couple of them, and I just, you know, I was going through them. Whew, this one here is, what's this one? Sweet Candy. This one here is Sweet Candy. Okay, so I did want to read just a couple of pages to y'all. I did. I just want to read a couple of pages to y'all to show y'all just what was on my mind. Ooh, I'll tell you the year and everything. So, that we have done. This is a forever, baby. Woo! I am so in love with that song. I am so in love with that song. Okay, so just want to read just a couple of pages to y'all. So this here, oh, girl. Okay, good deal. Okay. So this is how it starts. So I'm gonna give y'all a little history on it. Okay. This book was written. When they say it was written, I think the last page. It was in the 90s. Early 90s, had to be. Okay, so here, let me see. Hey, Contorums. Girl, I'm sitting up here. And I should have got all this things ready, but I really didn't even know I was going to share half of this with y'all. But I did say I wanted to. But, Shadow, go sit down, okay, girl? Because you are really driving me crazy. Everybody else is asleep. You run around here acting crazy. Please leave me alone. Her butt. She like a little baby child. Okay, so here, let me read. Okay, so here's how it starts. Candy came home from school. See, this here is not the beginning. I know it's not the beginning. Let me see. That's not the beginning because that's a page 2. And we have done. Yeah, let me read this one. Here first. Okay, chapter 1. Okay, so. Okay, I'm getting with it, people. Okay. Okay. Sweet Candy. Okay, sweet Candy. This is the name of the story. Candy rolled over, still in his arms. She looked into his face. He was so very handsome. She couldn't believe he had a heart of ice. But in a crazy way, she knew she loved him. But in a crazy way, she knew he loved her. Candy pushed his arm from around her softly. He didn't wake up. She moved slowly from the bed and saw his gun in his pants pocket laying on the floor. She picked the gun up and started getting dressed. He woke up. "Where do you think you're going?" he asked. Candy didn't say a word. She just started putting on her clothes faster. "Don't make me hurt you," he said, getting out of the bed. Candy turned around facing him with the gun in her hands. He just smiled. "Don't make me hurt you," Candy said, looking him in the eyes. "Put the gun down," he began. "You don't know what you're doing." "Just let me get out of here," Candy began, "and I won't hurt you." He moved closer. Candy looked hard into his eyes. At one point she loved him, but now all the love was gone. She only feared him. He smiled and came closer. That's page 1. So that's it. So now it's going to chapter 1. So now the way that I wrote this story is the first page. Let's see. The first page is really the like the we're gonna catch up and get to the first page. Okay, we're going to read. Look at all these pages. We're going to read and get to the first page, but the first page is like in the middle of that's the middle of the book, or almost close to the end of the book. But that's how I started to let you know where she's gonna go from. So Candy came home from school. Now this here is the beginning. Candy came home from school, putting her books on her bed and picking up her phone. She dialed 7 numbers. "Hello," Tracy said on the phone. "What's up, girl?" Candy asked friendly. Girl, I was waiting on your call," Tracy began. "What are we going to do tonight? Are we going to the bar or on Woodward?" "I'm not sure," Candy said. I have to find a way to get out of the house." "You will think of something, I'm sure," Tracy said. Candy saw a note laying on her bed. She picked it up and read it. After reading it, "Believe it or not," Candy began, "my parents are gone out of town for this weekend." "Girl, that means you can stay out all weekend," Tracy said. "First, I have to come up with something to tell my sister," Candy said. "Just tell her you'll be staying over my house," Tracy said. "Okay, that's cool," Candy said, turning and looking out of the window. I should call and let Odessa know," Tracy said. "You do that and call me back later," Candy said. "My sister is walking up the street now, so I have to get my life together." "I'll call you later," Tracy said, and put the phone down. Candy put the phone down and walked to the front door and let her sister into the house. How you beat me home?" her sister asked with a smile. "Well, I got a ride," Candy said. "Rick was going my way." "I'm sure he was," Geraldine said, walking into the living room, looking around for Rick. "Mom and Dad is gone to New York," Candy began, "and they will be gone for the whole weekend." "Did you see them before they left?" "No, but they left this note," Candy said, passing her sister the note. "Well, they will call us later," Geraldine began. "Where's Daryl?" "He hasn't come home from school yet," Candy said. "So where's Rick hiding?" Geraldine asked. "Rick isn't hiding," Candy began. "If he was here, I would have to hide him." Before Geraldine could say another word, the phone rang. She picked it up. "Hello?" Geraldine said into the phone. "Put Candy on the phone," Odessa said. "Wait." So she passed the phone to her sister. How many pages it is? Okay, I just wanted to read a couple of pages for y'all. But shit, getting to that. Whew. Getting to that is it. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna stop at that part where Jessica. Basically, you get the gist. Okay, now these are. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the characters, so you'll know. These are young girls. These are young girls that has basically trapped themselves in a life. And it's partly my story. It's a lot of things that I went through. But I just made them readable. Right, I just made them readable. I just made them, to the point where you can actually, kind of be like, were to be a little bit more interesting. My life is interesting, trust me. But I'm saying, it's just a little bit more interesting for me. So I just, felt that. And I just wanted to share a little bit with y'all and everything I'm focusing on. That's what is going to be my biggest focus this year. My biggest focus is going to be getting my books published. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on, getting my books published and everything. It was like, someone who published a book, reached out to me. It's like, hey, I know you got some books. Do you want to publish? But people only want to help you, on. I don't need nobody to help me. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Because guess what? It's going to be the way that you want to. And I don't. You know what I'm saying? So best thing to do in life with everything, do it your damn self. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I figured it out. You know what I'm saying? So it will happen. And if it don't, it's left in the will to my husband. He'll figure something to do with it. But at the end of the day, I'm just. It was a great thing to actually see these books and to glass through them and everything and remember, what I've been through and everything. And that's the thing for me, is that I've been through so much. And I said it earlier, and I put myself through a lot. And that's the really, really sad thing about life, is that when you're young, you don't realize, you don't even realize what you put yourself through. And then once you get to the other side, and when you get to the other side, you be like, damn, I'm so glad that God let me get to the other side. I'm so glad that He allowed me to get to the other side. And I tell people this all the time. If I die tomorrow, don't grieve me. Be happy that you've seen me happy, for real happy. When you think about it, you be like, oh my God. Who y'all barking at? I know ain't nobody popped up on my house. Girl, get out. Okay, y'all sit up here barking and stuff. I'm like, thought I heard a door slam. I was like, I know ain't nobody just popped over here, honey. Right. Girl has done. This is a forever, baby. But like I was saying, Shadow. But like I'm saying, I'm so glad. Come here. Okay, I'm so glad that God showed me a better way and allowed me to live a better way. And that's the thing, y'all, this is 2026. I didn't ever think I was going to see, I'll be 60 this year. I sure didn't think I was going to see 60. Okay, I wasn't banking on 60. I wasn't even banking on 50, quiet as a cat, but you know what I'm saying? But 60? I was not banking on that. And now that I'm here, and thank God that I'm healthy enough, and thank God that that I don't need too much assistance. Everything. And that I'm in peace. I'm truly in peace. And I'm so glad for that. I am. I'm so happy. I am. I am so happy. Just got off the phone with a great conversation with my auntie. Even better conversation with my mama. You know what I'm saying? And everything. And I am just, everything is lining up. It really is. You know what I'm saying? Everything is really, really lining up for me. And it's already been lined up for me. It's just that now I'm here in this place, and I was telling you, that I had to dim my light to fit in here. And I realized something too after I had that conversation, after I shared that conversation with y'all and everything. That's not what I'm going to do, because that's not who I am. I'm not going to dim my light. I'm not going to just like I'm not going to pretend to be something or someone that I'm not. I'm not going to pretend to be less than I am. That's not fair to me. And anywhere that I go, if they don't want me and they want somebody else, a version of me that I'm not willing to give, I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. It's no in the world that I will do that. 3-4 months before this year, when this year is over, me and Foxy will pack up and go to Vegas. Live in Vegas while my husband right here packing the house up. Get a job, get a house, get everything I need. And to tell him, come on, bring your butt down here. I would do that. That's what I did when we moved to Salt Lake City. But I'm saying, when we was going to move to California, I had a job, everything, the house, everything lined up. But I'm just saying, that's what I would do, because I would take myself to a place who will appreciate me, and not be in a place that won't, and be around people who do the bare minimum with life. Their life is the bare minimum. It is. It's the bare minimum. So that's fine and dandy for those, but it's not for me. I don't want to be that. I don't want to dim my light. I can't dim my light. I dimmed my light for too many years. I refuse to dim them now. At 60. That's when I want to play on the playground. Child back. Child back. That's when I want to play on the playground. When I was 5 and 6, I didn't want to play on the playground, okay? I wanted to be with the big kids. And now all of a sudden I want to go on the playground and play with the little kids. No, I don't think so. Not at all. Okay? I am going to, girl, sit down. You're doing way too much. You see I'm talking. And she is really, look at her. Come on. Look at you. You want to play. She want to play with this thing here. Trying to make me play tug of war with her. Come on. Don't be scared. Nurse, look at her. I don't want to play tug of war with you. I guess I will. Go, girl. But yeah, so like I said, I'm okay. I really am. I'm grateful for everyone who's in my life, who's in my life, and everyone and I'm even more grateful for the people who are not in my life, that don't need to be in my life. You know what I'm saying?